If I insult anyone's ego from what I say, who gives a fat baby's ass? I exited the Matrix Niger. My entire earthbound passage has been insulted. What I love about Abraham Lincoln, after slavery, he wanted to send all the Israelites back to Africa. But the status quo said, hell no, we need them to build some more pyramids. Now, the reason I say music is shit and giggles is because 99.9% of the world-acclaimed artists or musicians are necrophiles, pedophiles, beastophiles, sodomites, or Gomorrahs. I have love in my heart for sodomites and Gomorrahs or homosexuals and lesbians, but often I tell Jesus to toss them necrophiles, pedophiles, and beastophiles into the sea because them goddamn sharks need food to eat. Okay, let's get to the root and branches. I almost participated in great folly or committed dumb diddy dumb. But for 6 months, I worked with a security company called Shetler. They're affiliated with Wells Fargo, the $1 trillion conglomerate. I'm working downtown Minneapolis, and 6 months goes by, and either Minnesota or Arizona garnishes my check for child support. I'm extremely eccentric. I'm a nigga. I reason Kunta Kinte picking cotton, and Bob Line ain't whipping me with the whip. I'm a fool in Christ, but Christ makes our wise. I'll be goddamned if I pick up the phone and call them demon heads. I stick out like a zebra. I stick out like a zebra with wings flying in the blue halo we call the sky. Bobline watches my every goddamn move. I can't afford it, but this is why I don't own a chariot. Goddamn, they impounded my vehicle at least 10 times. But I never broke virginity or went to CVS and paid child support. Child support told me many years ago that, Percy, every time you get a new job, it blows up our computer screen like a terrorist threat alarm. Kunta Kinte found a new plantation to pick some cotton. Kunta Kinte found a new plantation to pick some cotton. Or many years ago, I played the Hebrew always building my pyramid working 2.5 jobs. And child support would garnish my checks from 2 jobs, justifying their computer system could not differentiate between 1 or 2 jobs, if differentiate is a word. But they would eventually send me a refund check from overtaxing me. But ears are deaf when you're trying to explain to the landlord why you can't pay rent. So for 6 months, I'm working with Shetler Security. Their base operation is Phoenix, Arizona. Once again, for 6 months, I'm working with Shetler Security. Their base operation is Phoenix, Arizona. And for 6 months, neither Minnesota or Arizona garnishes my paycheck for child support. I interpret it as a blessing. And I didn't want to cancel my blessing. I thought maybe my ex-wife went to court and had it removed. Yeah, right, wishful thinking. So eventually I start receiving love letters in the mail from child support, basically explaining they're going to suspend my driver's license. Kunta Kinte, you ain't been picking no cotton, you ain't been paying your child support. Epiphany, damn, Satan on my ass again. Because common sense dictates, Babylon, crunch my social security number. Lo and behold, the nappy-headed hoes working downtown Minneapolis with the $1 trillion conglomerate known as Wells Fargo. He is a security officer affiliated through Shetler Security International, whose base operation is Phoenix, Arizona. I never knew I owed Arizona child support. They had 6 months to easily garnish my check, but neither Minnesota or Arizona garnished my check for child support when I worked at Wells Fargo. So Kunta Kinte runs off the plantation and seeks employment with United Protective Agency. During the interview, I explained I resigned because Shetler Security never gave me direct deposit. Payday is Friday, and you had a minimum mandatory 72-hour delay, or I couldn't pick up my check until Monday. And lo and behold, don't let them be in a meeting. And Shetler Security never paid child support. Shetler Security did a background check back to the day I was born, but you couldn't pay child support. And their base location is Phoenix, Arizona. During the interview, I explained Minnesota also did not garnish my check for child support, and I was working right downtown at Wells Fargo. So I need to find an employer that will pay child support. Truly, nothing here on earth makes sense. Shetler Security is the highest paying entry-level employer in Minnesota concerning security officers. So for 6 months, when I made the most amount of money, nobody garnished my check for child support. Lo and behold, when I start making the least amount of money, averaging only 22.5 hours a week, 45 hours bi-weekly paycheck, and 2 demon heads, Arizona and Minnesota, took $600 from me in 1 month. They took $300 from my last paycheck, and now rent is due, and I'm vexed to the marrow of my bones. If I and I reunite in hell, child support caseworkers, ooh-wee, I'm gonna bust y'all jaw for eternity. Big ups and much love to my child support advocate Ken, your mighty pillar to lean upon. You men amongst men. May I and I reunite in Mount Zion where the angels are eternally at play. Babylon, food for thought. Men are vexed to the marrow of their bones because of child support. You need to employ more male child support caseworkers. I've been divorced since 2002 and 2003. And I only talked to my female child support caseworker 1 time. But I've talked to Ken, a child support advocate, over 1,000 times. And yes, I'm exaggerating. Now this song is dedicated to Arizona's queen. She is known as the Queen of Sorrow. Her throne is the Grand Canyon. Like a toilet, she uses it for her refuse. All hail Queen Ibeth, the Queen of Sorrow. May the queen live forever. Stay sweet like honey, be like roots, be strong. Big ups, much love. This song is dedicated to the Queen of Sorrow. All hail Queen Ibeth, the Queen of Sorrow. May the queen live forever. All hail Queen Ibeth.
Silly, serious, silly. Sing the goddamn song.
Ho, ho, ho. Green giant.
Your Grand Canyon. It's a kindergarten version of hell. A bit for review. Even demons have to expel. Humans like grass with no rain, that quickly fade away. You shall be held accountable for everything you do and say. Final verdict. Innocent or guilty. Fuck your Grand Canyon. It's a kindergarten version of hell. A bit for reviews. Even demons have to expel. Humans like grass with no rain, that quickly fade away. You shall be held accountable for everything you do and say. Final verdict. Innocent or guilty. your Grand Canyon. It's a kindergarten version of hell. A bit for reviews. Even demons have